Alright, we're here in Amsterdam for the opening of IBC. See behind us here, the exhibit hall opens in a little bit. Gonna go check out a tethered drone outside. Look, we've got a tethered drone here in use. There's the communication box. Is doing some surveillance, I guess. Nice tethered drone staying up continuously. That's what we do. Make the tethers. Well, the IBC show is huge. It's much bigger than the last event we were at in DC, specific to the space industry. This is Hall 1. It's got a lot of broadcast infrastructure, satellite equipment, a lot of streaming, software and hardware support. A lot of companies, a mix of companies throughout the world, a lot of US companies here, a lot from Europe obviously, and we're gonna see what else we could find here. Some pretty interesting stuff, some very well put together booths that are really visually stunning. It's quite interesting. Got some real big companies here like Samsung, Dolby. Yeah, these are some pretty crazy booths. This is wild. This is a 3D TV. I don't know if you can even see it in the camera, but in real life it looks crazy 3D. So now we're entering the production area. Let's see, there's one Emmy, another Emmy. So we're getting into some more companies involved in the production of audio and video, editing, and the content that we're all familiar with, like this right here, showing Mission Impossible. Okay, this is cool. This is showing how a person looks on TV, but they're really just standing in front of a green screen. So all those like TV broadcasts you see, those big studios, they're just virtual, they're not real. Here's another example of that. It's really cool to see it like being done right in front of you when you realize that none of these people are actually standing in big studios. This is pretty cool. Now we're getting into some of the equipment stuff that you might be more familiar with, that they're using in production. Clocks, some different microphones and headphones. This is a pretty cool display showing this machine moving this camera around in such a manner that it's really giving you a cinematic view of this robot dog here. You can see it kind of like panning and tilting and zooming away. Looks like we got into the movie making section now. These cameras on rigs meant to move around in different directions. Smooth motion. Here we got this big camera boom. Another big boom camera here. But they all have cables on them too. Interesting. This is interesting. It's showing the tracking software with the little model trains, and the cameras are following the trains as they go around, keeping them in the view, see? Here's the even cooler booth. This booth has a DJ. I guess, I don't know what they're showing. The camera's kind of following up on the DJ. A little dance party going on here.